Welcome to Subramani. Practicing stealth wealth, which means not showing off your wealth to everybody, is a very important thing in life, right? So, everybody made money from say 2002 to 2024. Yes, there were bad times in 2000, maybe 2008 to 2018, and 2020. Market fell for a very short period, but if you didn't panic, you made money. Then, the US market fell in 2022 because of interest rates going up. Again, 23, 24, and again you got richer, right? So you made much more money than what you ever thought you would. At least I made much more money than what I thought I would. I look up to God and say thank you, gratitude. But yes, we all made much more money than what we, at least I thought I would, right? Now, there are two types of views on life. One is to say, oh, I'm a Hindu, I believe in karma, I believe in rebirth, so maybe this money will be useful for my children or for somebody else, so I just leave it. I don't have to finish it. Whereas in the US, the culture is more like, it's my money, I have to finish it. So my last $100 bill should be paid to the undertaker, and that's how life should end. It doesn't happen for us that way. So you have one hidden wealth and one show off wealth. The hidden wealth, I mean your mutual funds, your bank deposits, and things which are on paper, which you can see. Maybe it is 10 crores, 50 crores, 100 crores, 1000 crores, whatever it is. All of us have participated in the golden fall of golden powder, golden shower that we all got of a lot of wealth. But I'm not very sure that we want to show it off, or we should be showing it off. In fact, showing it off is one of the worst things you can do. But you cannot stop somebody with 50 crores. Why would he not buy a 4 crore Ferrari? I mean, why would he not want to show off? So the show off assets can be very dangerous, and you have to be very careful. If you buy a house costing 20 crores, good chance that everybody around you knows that you got 200 crores, because you don't put 20 crores because you have 20 crores. You put 20 crores only because you have 200 crores, or maybe you have 100 crores. You buy a house of that size, maintenance is expensive. You buy expensive cars, again maintenance is expensive. Those expenses don't hurt you, but what could hurt you is jealousy, then people coming around and asking you for loans, etc. So I had done a video earlier saying being show off, don't show off. Looking poor is very important, and some communities are good at it, and some communities show off much more than what they really have, right? So you have to make a choice as to where you want to be. Also understand that the more you show off and more you are visible, greater chance that the government will also say, oh, these are the things to be taxed. So there could be more, let's have a 28% GST on this. So you're attracting the government's attention also. You're attracting friends and relatives and chronic borrowers, pushy salesmen, all waiting to see who is this person who is showing off so much. Let me go and get something from him or her, whatever, right? So beyond a particular stage, I'm convinced that during my lifetime, during our lifetime, we will see estate duty, we will see wealth tax. As people see more and more wealth, the government is also tempted to say, okay, we will levy wealth tax on assets above 50 crores. So maybe if you already have 100 crores, you're wondering why 50, why not 100? If you have 500, you're wondering why 50, why not 500, right? So we all want the rich to pay tax, and rich means starting after me, right? So if I have got 1000 crores, I wanted the tax to start at 1001. If I got 10 crores, I wanted to start at 11, right? So all of us don't want to pay it, but we think the rich should pay. And rich means somebody richer than me. Poor means somebody poorer than me. That's how we define rich and poor. We don't take mathematically and say, okay, person earning 10 lakhs per year is rich in India, right? It's the truth, but we don't like to define that if we are earning more than 10 lakhs. So we can expect some changes in with the Trump, that is in the US, and some of it we will copy because we love copying. So something we will copy. We won't see whether we are giving that kind of infrastructure and all that, but we will copy. So some more things we will copy. We've copied a lot of things. So it's good to avoid this wealth also to be freer, healthier, less jealousy, envy, etc., right? So we want everything. We don't want anger and resentment from our neighbors, friends, relatives, siblings, whatever. So showing off wealth doesn't help at all. It just creates more envy and jealousy. You're not an inspiration to people saying, wow, I want to be wealthy like him. In fact, in certain professions, if you're a doctor and you drive a nice big new car, a Merc or something like that, people say, hey, he must be really looting his patients. See how rich he is. They don't say that for a chartered accountant. They don't say that for a broker. They don't say that even for an insurance salesman, but they say it for a doctor. So be careful. In certain professions, you should show off even less than other professions, because there is somebody saying, oh my God, look at him, look at what he's doing. Also, one more thing is, when you practice this looking poor thing, you're under less stress, because if you want to look rich, then you have to keep changing your car every 2 years, 3 years, right? So your car should be shiny, so you will polish your car, right? All those things, some things are, it's not financially hurting, but it is mentally, oh my God, I have to get my car polished, you have to get your car serviced, yes, you have to get your car polished, no, but then if you want to show, well, people like to show that, right? So you can be proud of your achievements, whatever you have achieved. You have become the managing director of a company, you're a top salesman, you got awards, all that. Showing that off is still okay, but showing off your assets which don't really add much to you. A house or a car is not increasing your wealth. Yes, price might go up, but then it may not go up as much as you think it would. For strangers, dealing with strangers, better not to call them to your house if you have a real good house. And in Bombay and Delhi, etc., at least in Bombay, if you have a 2000 square foot house, that's a nice house, because it does not matter whether you have furnished it, but then it looks big and it attracts attention, could attract attention of completely wrong people. So other than the Zomato delivery boy or the Amazon courier, I don't think it's necessary to give your address to anybody, right? Yeah, Ola, Uber to pick you up, but he's not coming up to pick you up, right? So some of these things, be careful as to whom you're inviting. It's easy to say, let's meet at Starbucks, let's meet somewhere there, right? Okay, please understand, all these names which I'm saying, they're not sponsoring this, okay? So it's just names coming out. I could even have said Udupi, so something like that. So be careful about those things. And what all should you do? I think if you're working in a good company where, let's say, you're earning extremely well, drive a moderately priced car. Drive a car much less than what your boss is driving. Don't attract attention there, right? So don't attract attention of your boss and say, oh my God, you're driving a better car than me, which happens because the boss is an older man, may not want to drive a bigger car, may want to drive a smaller car, or if he's got a driver, he may be using a bigger car. Whatever he does, play it down, don't play it up, right? So if your boss has got a 30 lakh rupee SUV, you take a 15 lakh rupee car. Don't buy a 30 lakh rupee car and 40 lakh rupee car, because next rise in salary is not coming. So never drive a nice car to work or to a place where a lot of people are going to see you, people who know you are going to see you. Don't do that. It doesn't make sense. I mean, can you imagine going for a salary negotiation in a Ferrari which you bought last week? No, it makes no sense. If you buy a Ferrari, have a Honda City or something like that, Etios, with which you can go for your salary negotiation, right? Maybe it's useful for your business. Maybe you want to impress your clients. There, yes, it makes sense. But for your job, no, you don't need it. It doesn't really matter. Even the cop giving you the look, saying, show your papers. Obviously, in a Ferrari, he's going to ask for 4,000 rupees. In a ordinary car, he's going to ask for 500 rupees. Even when you go to the police station, this is unbelievable, and you say you lost your driving license and you want a complaint lodged, he asks you, which car do you drive? So at least there you please underplay the car and say, oh, it's a Zen or something like that, right? So don't be very careful as to whom you invite home. You don't want any Tom, Dick and Harry to come to your house. People are gathering data to attack you, to steal you. They're looking what you're doing in the house. Your maid servant could be passing on information. Be careful. Here I'm talking completely from a security point of view, right? So don't also flash your you have a 5 lakh rupee money purse. No, I don't. I have a friend who recently bought one, so therefore, or 5 lakh rupee briefcase or leather bag or something, that maybe your servant won't even know it costs so much. So be careful about what you're showing off, what you're talking, right? So don't tell your servant, oh, it's so expensive to go by air, it cost me 2 lakhs to buy a ticket. That is not a category which can think of a 2 lakh rupee air ticket, right? For them 2 lakh rupees is a big amount of money. Be careful about what words you drop and what you say. Don't flaunt your material possessions. It makes no sense. There is no benefit, right? Is it necessary for you to reveal your full income and wealth? Yes, to your CA and to your ITO. Beyond that, I don't think everybody needs to know how much you're earning, what you're spending, etc. If you are going to buy real estate, buy it in different locations. Don't say, oh, I have 5 flats in Bombay. It's better to have one in Bombay, one in Bangalore. Whether you should have real estate at all is a different thing. But again, real estate or cars and all are show-off assets, jewelry. These are show-off assets. It will attract attention. Your 20 crore rupee NSDL statement will not attract attention, but your 4 crore rupee car will attract attention. So be careful. Spread your assets in such a way that not everybody can come and see everything at the same time. And also see the median household in the buildings where you live. If everybody around you cribs about 1000 rupee rise in the monthly charges that the society is doing, shut up. Don't say, oh, it's okay, everybody can afford it. Don't do that. Again, you're attracting attention, saying, but you got too much money. Be careful about what you're talking. Get out of your bubble. When people talk, listen carefully, ask them to repeat, right? So don't look or sound brilliant. That also intimidates people. That also you have to be scared about. Understand the sports near you, pop culture, talk about it. For younger people, if you want to talk to younger people, then read books which younger people read, right? Attribute a lot of your success to wealth, to luck, right? Which I do simply because I know that I could have bought some other share instead of buying this share. I could have not held it for 45 years. Any of these things could have reduced my returns, right? So that's it. Thank you.